What do you think young people are pretending to be okay with and they're not okay? What do you think they're pretending to be okay about right now?
I wouldn't even say that they are pretending they are not okay.
That's a bold that's a bold statement. They're not okay. Young people are not okay.
And I'm among the young people. I'm not like taking myself out of the young people.
So we are not okay. But that's what you're saying.
Yeah, we are not okay because we are in a pressure-driven economy and world to perform. We have absent parenting. Like parents are no longer present in their children's lives. Not all parents, but there are parents who are like so career oriented, so much on goal focus and then leaving the child. We have so many young people who are being bullied in schools and even outside of schools. We have a lot of body image issues that are going on. I want to look like this, I want to look like this, or I want to do this. And we're not paying so much attention. We have a lot of alcoholism that is happening and drug and substance use, because people who use alcohol and substances, they're trying to suppress a certain pain or suppress a certain fear or something like that, and they adopt, to a certain substance or drug. We have low self-esteem among young people right now. So yeah, mental health challenges are daily struggles. Honestly, the way you will wake up feeling a headache or having like maybe a kneecap pain or something like that is the same way I'm going to wake up when I'm not feeling well mentally, and this is a daily journey, and that's why it's very important to always check in. But the pressure, I'm right now seeing a lot of social media pressure. Oh my God.
That's like a lot.
Like before
right
you
now,
know
man.
it, like this one bought a GLE, this one did this one is taking a trip to this, now this one is being abused, and then you're like, how do I catch up with all these trends?
And what's funny is like you can't run away from it. It's very, very hard to run away from it. Like you find yourself pulled in. It's like a rabbit hole. You find yourself in it already. And how to get out is what we need to know right now. Like we need that help. Like, okay, if I'm entrapped into this rabbit hole, where do I get out from? How do I get it out? Or how do I get out of this rabbit hole?
I think one of the concepts we need to understand in the digital marketing world, there are terms that people use: the anchoring bias, the bandwagon bias and effect. I think we need to understand that all these social medias are also marketers. They have people who market and push content for them. And also, I think young people need to understand that these are companies, and I think I was talking to someone that always people need to put disclaimers on their content, whether it's an ad, you show that this is an ad, because I'm going to see Emon driving a BMW and I'm like, oh my God, Emon bought a BMW. But Emon is literally advertising for a car brand or something like that. It's not even his car, you get. And then I'm going to feel like, oh my God, this is... But also we need to understand that you don't have to keep up with everything, Timings are very different, You need to understand, before you put yourself in someone else's shoes or compare to someone, first make research about their lives 5 years ago, yesterday, or 2 years ago. What was their life like before you actually compare yourself to them? If you understand that maybe these people also had to put in the work or their own struggle, or they have enabling factors that you might not have, then take a sit back and be like, you know what? I'm the driver of my own journey. I'm going to do it the way I can do it best. So, yes, of course, have goals, have ambitions and what, but then you don't have to race or overspeed just because someone else is, driving past you, you get. So I think we need to understand and then take that pressure a little bit back away from us and be like, you know what? Maybe I would rather ask Emon, how did you do this, than trying to achieve what Emon has in the quickest way possible, because then if I don't achieve it, then I'm gonna feel like I'm underperforming, I'm not being relevant and all. Then I'm going to be depressed about it, stressed and all, and I might end up even criminal activity, you know, just because I want to achieve it.
But what is it exactly? Is it like fear, loneliness, pressure, money, family, relationships? What is it? Like, is it a fear of the future? What is it really?
We're very uncertain about the future. We have a lot of global context going on, from climate change to all. So I think it's okay for us to be anxious about the future, because a lot is going on. So we need to also help each other understand contexts like that, and how do we manage them. But also there is a growing levels of loneliness.
That's like,
you know, in very many people. Yeah. And you know, like I'll tell you this, like you're trying to grow a brand or a business, and that could be a personal brand, and you have for example, let's say 100 followers, that follow you and what. But these are people who follow you online, not in your daily life. So if something came up, they wouldn't contextualize it to your daily life. If you're going through something, they would not contextualize it into your daily life. You're a CEO, a company owner, you're a young person achieving goals and what. People see you in that lens. They do not contextualize it when you go back home and you sit alone. What happens? Who checks in? Who talks to you? After that picture has trended, what then, you know? So that alone, you end up feeling like, oh, nobody cares, you know? And then you start to withdraw, but then because you want to keep up, then you go back like that. That daily struggle to choose between, you know, showing up and, you know, staying to self is very challenging. So you end up being alone, and you're like, and now we have a lot of, like, you know, remote working, people are staying home, young people are, you know, home and things like that. It can be lonely, actually. And people are no longer showing up. We no longer have community activities where we could go play and what. Everything right now, either you go to the bar, either you go to this, or, you know, how do we now reconnect in authentic ways that can help us build communities that we used to have, you know, so that we don't feel lonely. Right now, you will stay in your apartment for a week and nobody will check on you or come visit you or be like, oh, how is this person, you know? You get so.
And if they don't see you, or if they don't see your story or your WhatsApp status, or
exactly,
they'll be like, it may be showing off, you know, but they don't know things are tough.
They don't know. When you don't show up, it's more of like, oh, this person no longer wants to come and show up. But then they're like, hey guys, but there is a roller coaster happening inside this. So you get, I was having a conversation with someone, I think 2 days ago, where they said how communities used to show up back then, that you could expect a visitor anytime, you know, and then they wouldn't leave. You would even ask them not to leave 10 minutes before or. But these days, people no longer want to experience such. Like, you have to book appointments to show up.
How are you gonna just show up? How? Why?
Exactly. People are living in apartments of 8 blocks. How do you even figure it out that this person stays here?
It's,
you know,
it's
your
tough.
even doesn't know which unit you stay in.
Tough.
You know? So you'll be there. It is very, very tough.